Most of my bills reflect executive orders that President Trump wrote. So I was like, oh, my bills are going to pass. I mean, this is going to be great. Finally, we're going to get something accomplished. And then we butted heads on only a couple of issues. I have a 98% voting record with the president. The first one was on a bill, the crypto bill. And the crypto bill had a little loophole in it that was sort of a backdoor to a central bank digital currency. That's something I'm very much against. I don't want a government or anybody to be able to turn on and off our bank accounts. And so, and there was a group of us, I wasn't by myself. So there was a group of us that were pushing the speaker and we're pushing the president we got to fix this. We cannot have a loophole in place in law that could actually allow a future government to create a central bank digital currency and control all of our money. And it never got fixed. And so I voted no. I voted no to that bill. So that was my strike one.
Right.
Yeah, that was my strike one. But I didn't think that shouldn't be a big deal. I should be able to vote my conscience. I should be able to vote for my district. And then it was the first time when they bombed Iran. And I mean, believe me, I have no love for the Ayatollahs. And of course, I feel sorry for the Iranian people, but I'm just very anti-war.
I get it.
And I believe our tax dollars should go for America. We are in enough debt. Let's fix our country. And so that was strike two. I was opposed to bombing Iran. But then when we came up against the Epstein files, this was a no-brainer. I was like, I heard Donald Trump talk about Epstein and Clinton back in like 2015.
I saw it.
Here
with
we
Sean
go.
Hannity on stage. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember it completely.
So I could not fathom that releasing the Epstein files would be a problem. But guess what? That became the biggest problem. And the president was furious at me. And he had Mike Johnson blocking our bill to release the Epstein files. The Rules Committee in the House was completely shut down for weeks. We went into a government shutdown, and a lot of people don't realize a lot of the reason why we were in the government shutdown and Mike Johnson wouldn't reopen the House for 8 weeks was because it was to prevent the discharge petition from passing and us being able to vote to release the Epstein files.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Wait. You're talking about this government shutdown that we just went through several months ago. That one?
Yep.
Yep. The one that the Democrats
Yep.
The one that the Democrats shut down the government because they wanted health care for people who were here illegally.
Yeah. Yes.
So wait. So okay. So you're telling me that the Republicans also wanted to shut down so that nobody could vote on Epstein?
Yes. There's a lot of there's some conveniences about a big government shutdown. Is it stops the House floor from doing business. And so just to shed some light on that. So the big fight was about the ACA tax credits. And that is actually a really important issue. Like, health insurance costs us way too much money. It's ridiculous. Okay. Nobody can afford health insurance. House insurance, car insurance. It is outrageous. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest issues that our government should be working on. So I was screaming on the sidelines, hey, Speaker Johnson, Republican colleagues, Democrats destroyed our insurance industry with Obamacare. Then they added to the problem with the ACA tax credits. When is our party actually going to do something to fix this for Americans? Because nobody can afford it. And so that is a very important real issue, but it became the shiny object and it became the big fight because Democrats needed something to fight on. Mm-hmm. They have been losing on every issue. And back at that time, that's an issue. And they had more support from Americans because Americans are saying we can't afford it. So it became an issue and they shut down the government. But what happened at the time was there was a Democrat special election, and you have to have 218 signatures on a discharge petition to get a bill to the House floor. So there's only two ways a bill can be voted on. One, the speaker says, yes, let's bring this bill to the floor, and he can bring any bill to the floor he wants. Then the only other way is if the speaker won't bring the bill, and you have 218 out of 435 members of Congress that say, you know what, we are going to override the speaker, and we are going to push to get this bill to the floor. That's how we got the Epstein files bill out. So we had when the government shut down, we had 217 signatures, but a special election happened and a Democrat got elected, and she said, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sign the discharge petition. And she was the 218th signature. And Johnson, there was no reason for the House to be shut down. The Senate was the problem. That's where the fighting was over health care. That's where the House funded the government. We did our job. That went to the Senate. The Senate was the holdup. They wouldn't fund the government. But Johnson kept the House shut down for 8 weeks to prevent that new Democrat from being sworn in as a member of Congress to sign the discharge petition.
Oh my God.
This is insane. That's what happened. That's why they drug it out.
This is insane.
Yes.
So once again, people didn't get paid. Nobody could make ends meet. Everything was in a state of chaos to continue to try and protect the exact same elites that have committed these crimes against all. This is insane. All right, guys, if you like this clip and you want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want more content like this, you can subscribe to the show by clicking